Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Addicts, and this is episode 46 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, asked on his Facebook page for you to ask him questions. He answers those questions. We read those questions. There's a lot of questions, and a lot of repeat questions, but we find the ones that are unique and hopefully helpful for you and your cruising, and we answer them here. So on today's episode, we're talking about early or late dining and specialty dining. Smoking weed on the boat. Plates and drinks left outside your room. Lido buffet. And MDR. How big is it? Alright, so question one. This person thought it might be a silly question, but they are new cruisers and they needed the Yak to confirm, or John Heald. They wanted to know, if you choose early or late dining, can you switch it on a random night during the cruise so you can visit the specialty restaurants? So if you have assigned dining, getting reservations for the specialty restaurants is not that easy. You have to have anytime dining so you can do the specialty dining or that. So they want to know, can they do it for one night so they can go do shebang? No is the answer. John said, unfortunately, no, it's not. They have to have everybody stick to what they signed up for so they can staff the dining room accordingly. So if you switched it and you're supposed to have 500 people in the dining room and 300 went to shebang, which would be packed, then you got a lot of staff running around and not enough people in shebang to take care of the crew. So they are the guests. They have to plan accordingly. So whatever you are assigned or whatever you selected, that is what it is for the cruise. This person is traveling with a bunch of their friends over 3 different cabins, which were actually next to each other. They're asking, some of the folks in their group love partaking in the marijuana. This person told them, you can't do it on the ships. Don't do it on the ships. Don't bring it. They wanted to know if their friends decided to try to smuggle weed onto the ship, what are the repercussions for the rest of the party? So let's just say you had 3 people in a room, one person brought weed, what happens to the other 2 people, even though they were innocent? John said, first off, tell them don't do it. Don't even think about doing it. Please don't do it. They have dogs at the port now, and they have a tendency to catch some stuff. He said there is a very, very distinct possibility the entire cabin will be denied access to the ship, and they will all likely be banned for cruising from Carnival for, well, ever. He can't confirm this, but don't bring the weed. It's that simple. So these folks, like I said, they want to go cruising. Their friends like smoking weed. Nothing wrong with that. Don't bring it on the ship. You will probably never cruise again on Carnival. This next one said, they want to know why it is customary to leave your plates and drinks outside of your room. They said they are on the cruise, 7-day cruise, and every night from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., every room was lined with plates. And they didn't pick them up till after that. John said, no, they weren't. They were not there all night. During the night, they have a specialized crew that goes and picks up the plates. So they may have seen this one not there anymore and this one's there and they thought it was that one, but they do pick them up through the night. I've seen it myself. They are very good on it. If somebody puts a plate out at 7 a.m. and you woke up at 8 a.m., it's going to look like it's been there all night. It hasn't. He also said, please do not leave them in the room. Housekeeping is not responsible for taking plates and cups out of your room. If you've ever had a drink the night before and you left it, you fell asleep, and then you go out the next day, you come back and that melted drink is still there, because housekeeping does not take them. It is a specialty department that has to take the plates. So yes, please leave them outside your room. We actually take a, not a towel, a napkin, and put it over it, so just much like they do in the lido deck. When they're carrying stuff around, they put a napkin over, so it looks better, and that's just something we do. But we always keep our plates and stuff outside of the room. If you like what you see, and you like cruising content, please like and subscribe. We would appreciate it. This one just got off the celebration for the second time with friends. They would like to know on the Lido buffet if they can take the Lido buffet, break it into zones, letters, colors, something. Because every time, and we've experienced this ourselves, when you're on the boat and Amy and Angel said, hey, we're in Lido getting breakfast. Cool. This is a big deck. How are you going to find these people? Especially with everybody playing cards. Can't get a seat. So they were asking if they can break it off into zones, colors, whatever, so it's easier to find somebody. So, hey, look, I'm on Lido. I'm in Zone B, green. Oh, okay. I know exactly where that is. John says this is something he has spoken to the Beards about, and he totally agrees. The big boats are just that. They're big. It's hard to find people. So if you had a zone, I agree. I love this idea, and I hope they do it. It would make finding our friends on the cruise so much easier. So this person is traveling with 21 people, and they're gonna eat in the MDR. They plan on it almost every night, the main dining room. They want to know what the biggest table is that they can squeeze all their friends to. John said, on average, the max table is 11 people. So they'll put you next to table, but it's 11 at a table. On a personal note, I would definitely reach out to either John or the cruise ship beforehand and let them know you have a party of this size, because the tables are randomly assigned. So if you let the host know or John know a couple days before the cruise, they can arrange it so at least you have 2 tables next to each other, but at a maximum at a single table is 11 people. And that was episode 46 of Yakety-Yak. Take care, everybody.